They told him he'd never walk again. He ran a marathon on prosthetics. They said he'd never inspire anyone. He lit a fire in thousands. This is the story of Cameron Fuller, not just an athlete, not just a speaker, but a living example of what it means to turn unimaginable pain into unstoppable power. If you're facing something that feels impossible right now, you're in the right place. Before the fame, before the stadium speeches, before the applause, there was just Cameron, an ordinary guy, active, adventurous, full of life, until the day that everything changed. A devastating accident left Cameron with life-altering injuries. In a moment, everything he knew was gone. His independence, his mobility, his identity. Doctors told him he wouldn't walk again. But here's the thing. Adversity doesn't just break people, it reveals them. Let's not sugarcoat this. Cameron didn't bounce back overnight. He faced depression, anger, isolation. That brutal feeling of watching the world move on while you're stuck, trapped in your own body. He admits he gave up hope more than once. But something shifted. Not because someone rescued him, but because he made a decision. Cameron once said, "I realized no one was coming to save me, and that's when I got up, mentally, before I ever got up physically." Rehab. Pain, progress, repeat. Cameron started training. Not just his body, but his mindset. Step by step, with sweat and setbacks, he learned how to live again. Not despite the disability, but through it. He became an adaptive athlete, one of the most respected in the space. Competing in endurance races, speaking on global stages, empowering veterans, young amputees, and everyday people to stop waiting for permission to fight for their life. What separates Cameron isn't talent. It's a relentless refusal to give up. Here's what you can take from Cameron's story. 1. Radical acceptance. He didn't wait for the perfect moment. He started with what he had. 2. Train the mind. Like the body, daily affirmations, resilience reps, and pushing past limits. 3. Purpose. Pain. He turned personal struggle into public service, speaking, mentoring, coaching. 4. Discipline over motivation. Because let's face it, motivation fades. Commitment doesn't. Quote from Cameron: "You don't need legs to stand tall. You need purpose." If you've ever told yourself, "I can't," if you've ever been stuck in a loop of, "Why me?" Cameron's story is your wake-up call. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take one more step. Ask yourself, what's the excuse you've been holding on to? And who would you be without it? Drop in the comments. What's your Cameron moment? The challenge that forced you to level up? Or tell us, what's one thing you're doing this week to build your resilience muscle? And hey, if this hit you where it needed to, like, subscribe, share it with someone who needs this right now. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement. And you? You're part of it.